What's going on, everybody? I'm pro singer David Braley. I'm a singer-entertainer with more than 20 years of experience performing on stages all over the world. And today, I'm continuing my deep dive into anime over on Patreon and anime music here on YouTube. So we're going ahead and checking out Overlord, the openings and the endings 1 through 4. Here we go. Wow. Heavy guitar.
It's like a feel out of you, man. I know that. My always get a bunch. I'm in a panic. Get the hurry out there with mysteries and miseries. They die like has a money you love it. Find you if I you at your hell. No need no show day and no show day. Without 1, 2, 3 steps on this dark stage. Reach your black man, show white camera, no fuji air. People get up on that corner and not know the words and thoughts.
Oh, cool. Nice. Nice. Such good voices. All right. All right, let's stop here. Let's just talk about what we've got so far, because this is a huge song. So much going on. This is your like stereotypical alternative tune almost, but then it has these moments like it's going through right now, and that's the beginning of the verse of almost this futuristic sort of like this futuristic or something that reminds me of like an inspector show, a detective type show. You know what I mean? Just the melody line of it, the choral line of it, the guitar line of it. Just it feels Inspector Gadgety. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, the voices sound fantastic. Big open voices, nice and placed, really, really nice and relaxed. No tension in the jawline. Really, you could feel it. You could hear it. They're really going to town for it. Tip of the cap, of course, they speak better English than I speak Japanese. That's fantastic. That's always, I always have to point out when people are singing in different languages, just simply because it's a second language. It's difficult. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. It's a difficult thing. So tip of the cap to everybody out there doing it. This song was actually a collaboration effort between Masayoshi Oishi and Tom Hack. So they wrote the opening theme. This one's called Clattanoia, and so far it's so good. They collaborated, and they collaborated hard. I like it. I love the vibrato. Yes, I love that little halftime. They mess with the tempo, so the tempo stays pretty much like the overall arc of the song stays. It can stay in the immediate tempo, but they just cut it in half. So they cut the tempo in half. So and it adds it makes the whole song feel like it's slowing down, and then that means when it kicks in, it feels like it's stepped up a notch. But all it's doing is going back to where it was. It's going back into full time. And that's crazy too, because they go. That's crazy too, because they go into like what a 12/8 feel, like a dotted quarter note feel, back into a solid 4/4. So I mean, they're kind of One, one, that's a difficult. That's a musicality right there. That's fantastic.
Break it all, take it all. Daddy, L.L.L. I just fly, oh just fly,
Oh, I like that little effect. All right. Yes, guitar solo. Yes. Nice bridge. Listen to the vocals. They've doubled up and they've added harmonies, and they also added this really cool little electronic slide in the voice that they're using sparingly, but it stands out a little bit, adds an extra texture. I really like that. Wild. Yes. Great harmony, straight tone in it. Woo! Double bass. Oh, I love that. Love that. I love the straight tone at the end. The straight tone. That's and throughout the song, the lead singer had a very healthy vibrato. What a vibrato is basically you're taking the tone, your note, and you're bending it. So it's just like an you're kind of bending it, and the only thing, all you're doing is you're just messing with the airflow. You're bending the airflow coming out, and he has a really nice balanced vibrato. He jumps into straight tone when he's doing his all the harmonies, and his straight tone's difficult to just go and stay on tune the entire time and be perfectly in the pocket. That gets difficult over time. That was a top-notch song. I really dug that. So next up, we got Yuki Sugawara, who wrote the ending theme for the first season. This one's called L.L.L. by Myth and Royd. Myth and Royd.
Don't you give me your love and passion.
I love it. Great guitar. I love the little chromatic. Heavy. Yes. I love that patch. Yes. Great guitar. Killer bridge. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to listen to that. You hear that they stereoized her voice, so it went back and forth, and then they add this really cool patch on it, so it kind of did this weird frequency thing. Let's go back so we could all hear it. Here it comes. Oh, that's wicked. Great. Yes, huge belt, huge belt. Man, that was a huge belt. That's got to be like an F. Wow, so far so awesome. This song is really, really heavy, pushing really strong. It's interesting that it's an ending song and not a beginning song because it's so hyped. It's got me wanting, like, looking forward to an episode, but this is the ending. I love the vocals. You could hear the layering. The layering sounds really nice. There's just enough difference between the two that it adds a really cool texture, almost like a sharp texture to it. I like the patches they have on their voice. It's processed, but it's not overly done. You could still hear the pitch correction on there, but that's okay. It's the style of music. It's that poppy, edgy, sort of futuristic push. I'm really having this is a good one. Awesome. Oh, we're going back. We're going back. Gotta listen to that piano. Listen to that piano. It's beautiful. We're getting to a slow bit, and we're gonna go back. We're gonna finish this up. Went back a little too far. That's okay, though. Layers. Nice. Big belts. Those are like high E's. Big belts. Those are that for a lady, high E and a belt. That's a high note. D's belting, E's, F's. They're quite high. They're challenging notes. She just really blows right all the way through. You could hear her breath just all the way push in the phrase, all the way push right up, all the way to the end. It's really, really great. Yes. Oh, that's a wicked ending. No big, it just kind of fizzled out. Really, 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 I really liked the whole drive of the entire song. That was a real fun tune. Really punched through everything. The girls, their voices really were cut through the music really nicely. So tip of the cap to the sound engineer there for not making their voices over nasally, and it can sound too pointy and almost shrill sometimes, and he really took off all that high end and really kind of boosted up those fat middle parts and gave the voice a really nice round sound. Huge fan of that. That was nice. This next one coming out is called Go Cry Go, again by the collaboration of Masayoshi Oishi and Tom Hack, known as O&T. Yes! Right. Again, halftime. I like that. Oh, let's listen to that again. That was a wicked little change into that drop. That was interesting. I want to listen to that again just because I didn't quite catch that little that patch, what that was, the timing of it. Back to the halftime. Very 9 Inch Nailsy. Marilyn Manson. That was awesome. Beautiful vibrato. Yes. Yes, that guitar is heavy. Nice harmonics. Oh yeah, flow. That part sounds just like, that's what it is. It sounds like the Nightmare Before Christmas. Bow, 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 bow. And using the octaves the way they do, with the kind of a bouncy sort of feel. They like using that halftime. Yeah. Triple it, triple it, triple it, triple. That was wicked. Let's go back just a tiny bit. This is such a long song. I moved the dial just the tiniest bit. It goes back a minute and a half. Let's listen to that guitar solo. That was awesome. Gorgeous, gorgeous harmonies. Yes. Yes, big notes, man. Yes. That's awesome. What a great song. Again, another really, really cool push into the intro. I love the voice. I love that big, big voice that he has and the really wonderful vibrato. Just the whole building of the song, them using the halftime, just really, really felt out really nicely. I love that the whole band added in those triplets. It could have just been the guitar player that was like bop, 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 bop. But nope, the whole band just 4 times, and then all of a sudden everybody was just like dot, 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 dot. Oh, I loved it. That's so good. This next tune coming up, let me make sure I'm in the right order. Myth and Roid. This one, yes, Myth and Royd wrote the ending theme, Hydra, for the second season of the anime series. So let's check that out. Again, that's Myth and Reed. It's called Hydra. Oh, that's pretty. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. It goes all over the place. I mean, it's got this really cool EDM feel, this almost ethereal sort of orchestral feel, and then it comes in with this alternative feel. So it really is combining so much going together. Really interesting. The voice is beautiful. Yeah, drums. Yeah. Oh, I know what this reminds me of. This is pretty. Yeah. Yeah, guitar. Beautiful arpeggios in the piano. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Oh, yeah. You hear the orchestra in the back, right? All the strings really, really just pushing through to the end. So busy. Oh, yes.
Nothing would make me happier
Beautiful. Oh, that's haunting. Beautiful. Oh, that haunting with that ending was haunting, really haunting. I love the whole. I love the slow bits with the arpeggios and the EDM kind of in the back. Well, EDM sounds a little bit silly being at a slow section, but the electronic rhythm stuff, accoutrement, if you will, of just that nice and slow. And then when it added in all the guitars and the orchestra, it felt really like I can't for the life of me remember the name of the song, but it was Smashing Pumpkins, and they did an entire album, and it was based one of their hit songs. It was heavy guitars, heavy orchestra, and the orchestra was busy, and everything kind of just work together. They seemed so busy and so amazing separately, but then when they came together, it just created this amazing wall of sound and this intricate piece that's just it was just fun for your ears to listen to because so much was going on. And that's very similar to what we just had here with Hydra with Myth and Reed. That was a fantastic Myth and Royd, sorry. That was a fantastic number. Really, really well done. The voice was beautiful. I love the vocal arrangements, the different melody lines on top of different melody lines, and then the beautiful harmonies in there. She was still able to stay very light and very ethereal despite the very quite heavy music behind her. She didn't give herself away, but still led the song, and it was really pretty, really pretty. Speaking of Myth and Royd, we're going to continue with them because they also wrote the opening for season 3 anime series Overlord. It's called Voracity. All right. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, I love that. Yes. I just want to eat how tasty it is. I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah. I love that groove, that I don't know what that patch is, but it sounds great, and with the drum beat behind it, it's kind of a vibe. I like it. Oh, nice. Is that a guitar? Nuts. Oh. Okay. I like that. That was nice. I didn't know where that was going because it kind of went in this weird high frequency something, and then it just kind of muddled out. A little bit more muffling would have felt a little nicer on the ears, but it's fine. I'm just being picky. That's a beat, man. That's a vibe. I love that. It's almost like it's like it could be a horn line, you know? Bop, 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 ba-da, bop, 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 ba-da, bop, bop. That could be a horn line. That's so neat. Yeah, great tune. Great tune again. That was another Myth and Roid Voracity. I love the directions all these go. I love the breakdown in some of the beats that they have. Like I said, I really like that patch. I don't know what it was, but the lick that they were playing, it sounded like it could be a horn lick. Like it just sitting in the back. Bop, 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 ba-da, bop, 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 ba-da, bop, bop. It felt good. Plus a really good kind of swinging drum beat and behind it. Really nice stuff. Love the voices. Love the harmonies. You could hear again the layering and just slightly different, just enough to create that nice, cool, sharp little texture. Very nice. The next song coming up. This is again. We're going back to Masayoshi Oishi and Tom Hack, O&T for what is this one called? Solitude. Silent Solitude. Oh yeah. Beautiful piano. Beautiful. Yes. Yeah. Wicked harmonies. Yes. Listen to the piano, man. Gorgeous. I love how they have all these different elements, this electric element, the beautiful piano element, strings, everything still stands out on its own. You could isolate yourself listening to just the piano and it sounds gorgeous. Just the electric and it sounds awesome. Just the vocals, excellent. Like this all stands on its own and then put together, it just sounds really just this, it lends itself to each other. It's real cool. Nice. Cool harmonies, man. Oh, I like that.
愛も奪い愛も傷つけ愛争いさえ人はいつ
Nice build, nice build.
手に頼むこの日大した夢あの日の声がまだこだまする記憶の彼方で心と接して声なき声で
Build it.
かき消してるいざでもさえない何も聞こえない全てが眠ったそして世界はまた繰り返す無慈悲な夢
Perfect. Man, I really like it. The more and more I go through these songs, the more I'm really enjoying it. And I just don't want to stop as often as I did because I want to enjoy the entirety of the song. And these songs aren't just anime openings and endings. Don't get me wrong. They lend themselves really well to this anime from what I understand. I haven't watched it yet. Knock on wood. I definitely will coming up soon. It's that's just good music in its own right. You know, it stands on its own 2 feet with or without the anime series, and I really enjoy that. And I'm happy that there's an anime series that brought these songs to light, and hopefully more people are listening to them in all their glory, you know, the full versions, so they can actually pop them into their workout set list, because that's what some of this music is. It's just hype music. It's a lot of, it pumps you up. It builds, and then here comes the downbeat and it drops, and it's fantastic. And it just gets you riled up. It really does. Again, another really great tune by Oishi and Tom Hack. Really just well-rounded. They love playing with the time signature, which is a lot of fun to listen to. It adds a lot of different elements, a lot of different layers, which is a lot of fun. And then, all right, this next song, back again with Oishi and Tom Hack, O&T. This next song's called Hollow Hunger.
覚めない夢 Can't stop going low 栄光と虚構の城塞の頂上で迷う未来水泳でも願う希望しかまねのように Just give me more
Yes. Nice. All right, that was a quick, short but sweet one. Very cool. It felt almost the opening, it felt very circus-like. You know, it almost was, I wanted to hear, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, you know, like a ring, pallbearer or something like that. So, well, not pallbearer, that was the wrong ring, a master of ceremonies. That's the one. One of those guys just calling out from the center of a ring or something. But again, another really great tune. Bounces. I love that bounce. And then once they added in that rhythm, it was kind of a groove. It was a definite groove. All right, moving on. This is a new artist that we haven't listened to and hasn't graced the Overlord anime series soundtrack yet. But this is written by Mayu Maishima, and the song is called No Man's Dawn. Ooh. It's already different, and I like it. Yes.
The flower was blooming, my outlook was shining, but the sun is shaded and the oven is in the dark. You made out so what's with it?
Oh.
足を置くさて孤独を残して迷い込んだ夜明け何もいらない
Oh, that's pretty.
If only they come back. My everything that I love was everything.
Oh, I love this.
And you because of they
Oh, we gotta go back. Listen to those strings. Hear this really overwhelming. Really, really nice. Let's see if I can find it. I hope I did. There it is. Yes! That sounded great. Oh, that's pretty, man. Very splashy drums. Check out that bass. Listen to that bass just drive this song. Yes. Again with the strings. Beautiful. Yes. She is belting her face off. Yes. Nice. Ah. That was a pretty song, man. That was a really, really nice tune. Between the great vocals, which just flew, there was not a break in sight, just flew right through it. Beautiful breath control, beautiful stamina, really, really great placement. I love the strings. I love the juxtaposition and the standout parts. Tip of the cap to the sound engineer for really pushing the strings and then pulling the strings back and pushing them and pulling them back to really give it that live kind of feel. And the dynamics beyond all were just really, they grew. There's a beautiful arc in that song from beginning to end. There's a placement and a destination to get to, and we got there through that fantastic bass line, really just driving that rhythm section. Just really good stuff. This I have not watched this yet. We have Attack on Titan, we have Jujutsu Kaisen, and Frieren right now, as of this moment of me recording right this moment. There could be more out there at this point. Who knows? Check it out over on Patreon. So I haven't watched Overlord yet. However, just listening to the music alone, I want to. Now, if the music is any indication on how good this show is going to be, I want to watch it. So join me on Patreon because we're probably going to watch it relatively soon. We'll leave it up to the audience. We'll put it out for a vote, all that good stuff as usual. But that'd be a lot of fun. Guys, join us on Patreon. We have a real good time over there. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. That was a really great half hour of music and I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Guys, until next time, I'll catch you all on the flippity flop. Bye.